Day 230. Getting busier. Things have been pretty chaotic. Trying to get everything done. I have been working on having a virtual machine run in the cloud for us for the last day and a half. I figured it out today, and I'm really excited about that. I set up a Google Cloud Engine virtual machine all by myself, and it's running our Python scripts, and we can turn it on and turn it off with Python, and it's pretty cool. I'm pretty pumped that it's able to um, run a lot of the stuff that we need to run in the cloud that otherwise we couldn't run in the cloud because it was too complicated, and it's pretty cool. It's I had the whole I worked on the script yesterday, and then between last night and today this morning I figured out the virtual machine and putting the script on there. It's not 100% right, but it's the hard part's done. It's just about connecting the dots together now with some other code, and it's getting crazy. We continue to like iron out more and more of this pipeline of data from from getting it, acquiring it from all these different places, and then putting it into our model. So I've been working like crazy, but I've been pretty obsessed with Kobe for the last few days. I stumbled into this YouTube video about Kobe and how he used to wake up at 3 or he used to start working out at 3 a.m. Then he would train from 3 a.m. to 6 a.m., from 9 to 12, 2 to 4, and from 7 to 9 every day. And honestly, I got inspired. And I'm starting to think differently the last few days. I've gone to bed earlier the last few nights. I'm considering I'm considering waking up at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. every day to get more work done. I'm not getting very much done after like 10 p.m. And so if I set a 10 o'clock bedtime for myself and wake up early, I think I'll get a lot more done. And I also think it's a better... Oh, I have to post it. I did do a podcast on Sunday night. I was thinking about all this stuff. I ran into this Kobe thing on Sunday night, and I couldn't stop thinking about it. And I did this like weird audio file that I'll post. It's stupid, but yeah, I'm really inspired right now, and I think it comes back to what I said in day 227's audio file, which is just like I can't see the point of not doing it. Like on one hand, I either am deciding I don't want to be the best I can be, and that's okay. But there's really no other reason that I wouldn't do it. I think going to bed earlier and getting up at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. to work on my stuff before I have to wake up the kids. I wake up the kids around 7:30 right now. So that'll give me like a solid like 3 hours, give or take, to get stuff done before they even wake up. And I also think, so I think I'll get a lot more done in the mornings. And then I think also it's a better, the main reason I'm doing it actually, the main reason I realize this is better is because I think it's better for my kids. It's better for them to see their dad waking up early to work on things that are important to him, not staying up too late and doing stupid things at night, wasting time. And I honestly think it's gonna make bedtime go easier with Lorelai and Luther in the future. Is like when they go to bed, I go to bed, and I think there's a lot of good that comes from that as a kid, seeing your dad have that discipline. It scares the crap out of me because I don't have that discipline, and I don't know if I ever will. I'm like a huge night owl. I could barely make it to my 8 a.m. classes in college. Like left to my own devices, I stay up till 4 a.m. and I just mess around and waste time and don't stay focused and don't stay consistent. And but on a lot of levels, Kobe's right. If I'm not consistent if I'm not trying my hardest, like, what am I doing? What's the point? And I think there's a lot of lessons there. I'm sure it sounds crazy. It feels crazy to me. I mean, on one hand, I can't. I need more time. I need to get more things done. I have way too much going on. I have way too many things I need to do, and this is a way to do them. And I'm definitely not as productive at 11 p.m. as I am at 5 a.m. Only because I'm just like checked out. I'm like, I had this quote the other day that kind of like I think makes sense to me, which is like, I'm a night owl and I want to, and I've spent most of my life staying up way too late. Um, and I think there's a lot of people out there like this. They all joke about Twitter, how we're all, or in Tumblr, how we're all like, we're up really late just, and we like hate ourselves afterwards. I think that part of me is dying. And that part of me is dying because I'm finding more and more purpose in life. And I think the people that don't stay up too late have a lot of purpose, for whatever reason. They might not call it that, but I think that's what they feel. And I'm sure a lot of them feel it. But the people that are full throttle trying to be their absolute best and compete and grow and be uncomfortable, I believe those people go to bed early and they wake up early and they do extra work and they train and they do extra credit. And if I want to be like them, I need to act like them. I need to just make decisions like them. And that's kind of where I'm at right now in my journey, is that I think it's better for my kids. I think it's better for me getting stuff done. I mean, I don't know how long it's sustainable. I mean, it's not in my nature. It'll be a huge difference for me, a huge change. And I need to accept the fact that I'm going to regress and fail a lot. I mean, I did my whole podcast about eyebrows and I've pulled out like 5 in the last 3 days. Like I'm regressing. I'm failing again. I need to get back on it. It's hard. It's hard. It's easy to talk about, but it's my life. It's every day. Like I have these thoughts, I have these worries, I have this anxiety, I have these decisions to make all day, every day, and it's hard to be consistent. It's hard to be perfect. And there's a Denzel Washington quote that I keep coming back to, which is like, the moment you're at your highest peak is when the devil comes for you. And it's so true. It's just like when you start letting things go and when you start just not doing your best and taking things for granted and everything. So I woke up at 5 a.m. on Monday morning. I woke up at 5 a.m. on Tuesday morning. I was up till 1 a.m. last night because I had hockey really late, so I slept until 7 this morning. But I'm gonna try to go to bed early and stay accountable, and I might end up making that a new column for me because I think that's a really, really like aggressive goal for me, to wake up at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. every day and get more things done, because I'm just such a night owl and I just always think that's like a better time. But I want to be the best. I want to be among the best. I don't really want to be the best. I just want to be among the best. I want to see how far I can go. I want to see. I every time I get closer to my potential, it makes me want to reach higher and reach higher. And at this point, I'm just not getting enough done. I think I can get so much more. I can get so much more out of life going to bed earlier. And I've never once believed that before in my life. I've always thought that those people are stupid and I can do more and be more later. And my secret power is to stay up all night doing stuff. But I really don't think I learn anything doing that. I think I'm really good at doing mundane tasks like that, but I don't actually grow. If I'm not fully awake and aware, I don't actually learn anything. And I think that's something I'm finally realizing at 33 years old, But the quote I'm going to coin is, I used to think that if I went to bed early, I'd be missing out on something. And I'd be missing out on. I had a lot of FOMO, and I'd always be missing out something. I didn't want to miss out, so I'd stay up all night, not missing out on anything. But now I realize that the thing I was missing out on was having a purpose. And once I have a purpose and I feel it, I'm not missing anything at night. I'm missing getting more things done and learning tomorrow. I'm missing growing the more I stay up. And I think that's a really solid way to mentor my kids and grow as a person and continue to get better at stuff. So I don't know. That could all change tomorrow, but I'm going to try to give it a really good, I want to try everything for 100 days, and I'm on day 2. I got to keep going with it. So, but I think it's a huge positive change for me to try to do that. I think I've been lazy staying up all night doing nothing. So, all right, I gotta go. But that's my update, day 230.